Hi friends, how are you doing? It's Wednesday. I don't know where the weeks go, I really don't. A couple of things before we start our demo today. Now, if you haven't signed up already, do you fancy a little crafty party? Oh yeah! Friday night, 6 till 9, I will be hosting my first Zoom workshop. It's £25, it's through Crafty Monkeys, and it's amazing because basically it won't be just like split screen. You'll be able to see me as a whole screen. You won't need to sign up to Zoom. We send you the link. You just click on that, go to the waiting room. Super simple. It's going to be so much fun. And also I have designed an exclusive kit that has over 30 pages in. Obviously we won't be using the whole 30 pages, but I started enjoying myself a bit, so I thought I'd give you a bigger file. To print out yourself at home, then we can craft along together. Now, also, I know a couple of my friends have contacted me and said that they're doing the class and they haven't received anything yet. Don't worry. Hi Claire, I know that you're going to be joining us as well. Your kit will be sent to you via a download today from an email. Also, our grand monkey, shall we say, Rachel, is actually following this Facebook Live. So if anyone wants to talk to her, please just have a little chat with her, see how simple the process is. It's going to be brilliant. And it is so much different than what a Facebook Live is. With Facebook Live, I have one camera. So with this, I have to turn it around, show my hands. We're going to have two. So you're going to be able to see me face on, what I'm doing, and then also you can change it and look at my hands as well. So it's much more interactive. Also, you can talk to me. Hi Barbara, hi Julie, hi Angie. Few hours on the beach. Oh, miss you, sweetheart. So yeah, so please come along if you can. It's going to be great fun. It's my very first Zoom workshop, so I'm super uber excited about it. I should have brought my project, shouldn't I, to show you a few. I'll show you Friday, definitely. We're going to make a minimum. Hi Susie, you're right, sweetheart. We're going to make a minimum of 5 projects, but if we can make more, depending on allocating time, then we will see what we can do. Also, it's available to the whole world. Okay, so all you need is an internet connection and either a laptop or your phone or a tablet of some sort, and you can hook up and join. And obviously if you want to make the projects that we are doing, you get that free exclusive paper kit with that as well, so you just need to print that out. You don't need to print it anything special, just your routine home printer on some good quality GSM card. That's all I suggest. Hiya, hi Helen. So Rachel's online, I can see her now. Let's give her a little wave. So Rachel is online, so if anyone has got any questions, obviously she is the Grand Chief Monkey, she knows everything about it, but it's going to be so exciting. Those that have booked as well, today you will be getting your email link, which will be absolutely fabulous because then you can start looking at them fabulous printouts already. I have posted just before coming onto the live just how simple and easy it is. It's a great tutorial video about Sarah reviewing one of her classes basically. And what it is a lady doesn't know where she's gone wrong on a project, so she's holding the project up, and like being a tutor, I will be able to see if you are making mistakes, what you are doing. So just like a routine class. Hi Emily, hope you're doing really well. Hi Jessica. Just like a routine class, I can help you and assist you and show you what's going on and what's wrong. So if you've ever joined me, maybe at Crafting Live or one of my Craft Revolution workshops, or even like with Tony Jarrett when I've done workshops and things, then you will know I do so much and whatever I can to help you and your creativity. So having that, I think, will be fabulous. Right, hey Carly, I'm having to join from me, not Crafty Monkeys, as I am your friend, but she is there. It's Rachel Fisher Whiteley. So if you want to have a chat with her, just go on there and have a look. Right, anyway, I've had a few suggestions this week about my crafting lives, which has been fab. I love that because obviously I'm like you as well. I have, you know, a complete encyclopedia of craft, and some days I fancy doing this, some days I fancy doing that. So today we are going to do, I was going to wait till next week, but I've decided to do it Christmas today. I'm in Christmas mode. It's Christmas in June, isn't it? We're always 6 months ahead in the craft industry. And obviously if you are still working from home and stuff, great time to utilise this time to get ahead of your Christmas crafting. So I'm going to make 2 projects today. First project I'm going to be making is a contemporary Christmas card. Now, hi Debbie, hi Clint, long time no see, sweetheart. Hi Debbie, I hope everyone's doing really well. First one's going to be a contemporary. I'm using this most delicious stamp. This is from Thirsty Brush. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to be using this on the first project, but we're going to be doing some ink work as well, because you know me, I do love a bit of ink work. So I've got my basic 10-fold card that I'm going to have upright portrait. Then I've got a matte of brown card, some beautiful decorative paper. This is from Tattered Lace, and then I've just got a vintage tag shape layer that I'm going to be placing on that as well. I love Christmas in June. Try and make Christmas cards without singing Christmas songs. You just can't. You really can't. Oh, wonderful, Rachel. Thank you. She just added a post on there if you want to go and have a look at the website and see what we've got to offer. But it's going to be a craft party. It's going to be so exciting. We're going to be making projects, having a chat, having a giggle, inspiring. It's Friday night. Let's get our craft on. So go and have a look, my sweethearts, if you want to join in with that. So all you need is a laptop or a phone or a tablet of some sort. You just go straight onto the landing page of Crafty Monkeys. You can see my workshops on there for Friday. Book your place, and that's all you need. They email you all the links, everything you need. You just click on it, go straight to the waiting room, and then you're in. That easy. You like my glasses, Louise? Thank you. Oh, they're actually real, because I'm getting old these days. I try not to think about it, but I'm going a little bit blind. Right, okay, so let's get on with the craft. So I'm going to turn you around now. So you won't have any of this when we do the Zoom class, because I've got 2 different cameras on me. So it's going to be so much more exciting. But let me turn you around, my sweethearts, and you can see what I'm up to today. So 10-fold card. I'm going to go straight in with some evergreen bough and a little bit of bundled sage. So these are inks from Ranger, Tim Holtz Oxides. Absolutely love them. You know, if you've not tried any distress inking, it doesn't have to actually be distressed if you don't want it to be. Now watch this. I'm actually working on this bit of paper behind, but I'm catching that colour just as I go around. Now you can blend it smooth, or you can leave it a bit choppy. It's completely up to you. But this is a great way of being able to coordinate all of your cards with just having white cardstock. It makes it so much easier. So I'm just bringing that colour round. And of course, all these little pieces of paper I never throw away, because I end up using them for all sorts of things. So I'm just going to carry on pulling this beautiful bundled sage round. And then I'm just going to pick up that evergreen as well. So lovely, smooth it out, beautiful. Now there's many different daubers, if you like, on the market. These are ones by Tonic Nouveau. I also use Sheena's. I also use the little daubers. So, you know, try and experiment and find your favourite sort of brand. The Tim Holtz ones are obviously fabulous, but they can be a little bit expensive. So depending on what you prefer, really. So now I'm coming up on the Distress evergreen bough, so I'm just picking up a bit of that colour, and this is a bit deeper, so I'm just going to pull it towards the edge more. Really simple. Now if you can hear a little sort of background whirring noise, it's because we've got a new addition to our family. We have got a fish tank. We're getting the fish today, so it's kind of exciting. Sydney's uber excited about it. So there we go, just a little bit just around the edge. So I'm just going to pop that to the side a second, and now I'm just going to pick up my fan brush with a little bit of water, and I'm just tapping it over the ink where I've been. This will give you a beautiful speckled edge, and then I'm just going to heat set that. So now what I'm going to do is just pop my mat and layers on here. So I'm going to use a tape runner, I think. So hopefully you can see I haven't moved too much. I'm going to put that brown layer over the top. Everything ties together. And we have that beautiful decorative background pattern, which was from the Still White collection, not last year, the year before, the Christmas collection. So now we're going to start doing a bit of stamping. So as you can see here, I've taken my sort of luggage tag, vintage luggage tag panel, if you like, and I'm using my Eureka. It's the perfect system for me, to be honest. It just does what it says on the tin. It's huge. You get great stamping techniques with it. And also you've got your watercolour section down the side. So I'm just going to offset this to one side, just like so, and just pick that up nice and easy. I'm going to be using VersaFine black ink, and I'm just going to go over that stamp with the black ink. Now obviously this is Thirsty Brush, so you know it's going to be good. And I'm just pushing down over the top to get that perfect print. Now of course with the Eureka, the alignment is there that I could go back if there was a problem, but I am extremely happy with that already. So now, let's move this to a side, we can start decorating this. So I'm going to take a little bit of watercolour paint, just a little splash, not too much. I'm going to go straight in with the red here. Just bring my water over there, sorry, otherwise I'll be dripping over my project. And I'm just going to take a chisel brush, and we are simply just painting a little, see the curvedness, just a little colour on, first of all, on the berries. So all the way around, just a little bit of colour first of all. It's a great way to be able to build up the colour in this style. So then if I need to go back in and just crisp that up a little bit. So now we just pull in that water and a little flick of colour and fill in that in. So again, just round and over. Pulling it back. There we go. Now you can leave white spaces if you want for reflection, for shine. Completely up to you. So of course, by doing it in the two different layers, you've already got colour dimension, because one layer will dry before the next, and also what happens is you get the build up of colour where you're adding colour on top of colour. Okay. Again, just around, building up that colour. I mean, one of my favourite things to do with watercolour is to leave it to dry and then come back and do other layers on top. But obviously for today, I'd really like to show you as much as I can. So now I'm going into a bit of a lighter pink now. And I'm just going to start getting some more definition and colour work on those berries. Next I'm going to go in some green. I'm going to get a thicker brush, get a round brush this time. And I'm going into quite a wish-washy green. Now with the tip of the round brush, just pull that colour away. Can you see I don't need to reload? There's plenty on there. Just do little, almost like little taps to feel the colour. So now I'm just coming over. Don't worry if you go over a little bit, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to start putting some of these beautiful exaggeration in there. And you can over exaggerate that. So with this, for instance, you can really bring it down and make it whirly. Or you can make it nice and small. It's up to you. So just get some colour in here. And then we're going to do some ink work over the top. I'm going to go in a slightly lighter green. And just add in a bit more colour to that. Sorry if I go quiet. It's almost zone out when I paint. It's the funniest thing. It's the only thing that will keep me quiet. I suppose that is a good thing. Okay, so get a bit more green on that back piece. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Perfect. Right, I'm just going to heat set that. Then we are going to go back into the evergreen bowl. Pick this up. Now, sometimes what I do is I get a scrap piece of paper. Let me just move my water. Here we go. And I use that before I lean. The reason why is I really don't want to smudge this. And if it's not 100% dry, then it will get smudged. Look at this, isn't it lovely? I love the patterns you can get. Now the cardstock I'm using here is not actually watercolour cardstock. This is just like 300 GSM Super Smooth. So this shows you can still watercolour on cardstock, but you can't do major layers. But you can do enough. But I don't know if you noticed before when we flicked water on, the what happens to the cardstock. Now if you just watch for a second, what happens is it lifts the colour out, but also it makes it kind of fuzzy. but you still get that bleaching element to the colour. So I'll show you. Can you see? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of difference. So, a product that I haven't used for ages actually. Oh, let me stamp my sentiment first and then I'll be happy. So we are going to have Winter Wishes down the side. I'm just going to grab my Eureka and stamp that before I start the next piece. Because otherwise I will forget and then I'll be like, oh, there's no sentiment on there. So I'm just going to add Winter Wishes. This is a tattered lace rare earth stamp that I'm using here. So Winter Wishes. Over the top. That doesn't look straight to me. That's better. There we go. Lovely. And I'm just going to adhere that onto my card now using a tape runner. So I'm going to add this to my card. Now I'm going to be using a product called Relief. It's creme relief basically. You can use it, it goes on any surface. This is by Pablo and basically it's almost like embossing but without the embossing. So now you can do freehand. So you can use these on glass, like if you do glass painting, you can use that on there. Works really well like on glass to encapsulate that colour. But I'm just adding a little bit just to add. And the beauty is you can just go over whatever you want. So, you know, if you're embossing with a stamp, it is doable, but it's more tricky to isolate pieces rather than just going over freehand with a relief cream. So now I'm just going to bring it this way. I quite like the colour tones I've got there, so I'm going to leave that bit. This bit I'm just going to add a few little touches. Now many years ago when I worked in a craft shop we would use this to personalise cards freehand before, you know, you had all these wonderful machines. So now I'm just going to add a few little dots, not many, just a few to pull it all together. And there we go. Let's have a look. How are we doing, friends? Hiya! Hiya! Oh, thank you, Claire. Have you not stamped the sentiment upside down? Well, yeah, I suppose. It depends how you read it, really. I mean, it says Winter Wishes up, but it could go the other way as well. So it depends, like, you know, whatever you like. But can you see how you can get that relief cream? You'll find it in the art section, okay? It's a fabulous product to use, and I really, really do love using it. So there we go. Winter Wishes. Using them beautiful berries. Oh, does the camera flip it? It might do because I've got the screen on so I can see you. That's probably what it is. So it probably looks backwards. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, next project we're going to do today is, again, Christmas, but rather than modern, we're going to go more contemporary, more traditional this time. So I'm going to be adding the beautiful poinsettia die cut and one of my favourite die cuts that we brought to you from the Still White collection, which was this little fella. How adorable is he? So beautiful, really, really cute. And we're going to be doing some glitter work and stuff on him as well. So let's get crafting. Let's turn around, see where we are. So I've got a pile of goodies here, you can see. So I've got my, oh look, there's a bit of a die in there we go. So I've got my 10th fold card as normal, and then we're just going to do some mat and layers. So I've got the craft card as my first layer, I believe. Then I've got green cardstock. This is actually Create and Craft cardstock I'm adding here. Then I've got that beautiful shape that I used earlier. Absolutely gorgeous. Turn that over. And then I've also got craft card again. Now you know I love matte and layers. I just think matte and layers are beautiful. They just frame your work. Also what they do is they just make it feel heavy, which makes it feel like quality. So if you're selling your cards, it's a great point because it just feels like it's worth more, even though it doesn't matter how much you put on there really. So they're my matte and layers. I've also die cut the word Christmas, and this is what I've been left with. So this is my stencil, and I'm just going to pop it on top of a piece of a craft card. So I'm actually going to use this as my sentiment rather than the actual word. It's just the piece that's left over. Okay, so now we are going to start building up our project. So I've got this, look how adorable he is. He's the cutest little elf gnome I've ever seen. He really is. So before I place him on, I'm going to add a bit of glitter work onto him, and I'm going to be using my Quickie glue pen and some glitter. Right. So Quickie glue pen, if you've not seen one, they're absolutely fabulous. That's if mine works. It's been up the wrong way for ages. Basically, it's glue that's in a pen. So you can add it to certain areas, and you can see that it dries clear, but it's actually white. But you won't see that until, so yeah, he's having a glitter beard. It's all the rage, isn't it? I've seen baubles and all sorts. Right, okay, so I think I'm just going to give him some glitzy cuff edges as well, and of course just a little bit on his shoe. So I'm using Glamour Dust by Deco Art, but it's entirely up to you what glitter you use. I just like it because it's really microfine and it's so shimmery. Let's just make sure I got all that beard. Tap off the excess. Yes, I will be having glitter all over myself for the rest of the day, but I don't mind that actually. I don't mind that at all. Excuse me. So now I'm just looking quickly for my 3D glue gel, and I'm just going to add this beautiful little fella. Oh, look at that. That is annoying when it dries up, isn't it? Have I got another one? I don't know why I do that. I always end up singing to stuff. It's very, very odd. But that's what I do. Right, I'm just going to look for a pokey tool to poke this. This is my own fault. It's because I don't do my lids up properly. So now I'm just going in my glue. Hopefully, no. Oh, you. Oh, you naughty, naughty one, you. Right. So let's find some other foam. Here we go. Good old foam pad. So I'm just going to stick a piece just there, little piece in the middle, making sure it can't be seen. Take that away. Can everyone see okay? There we go. Take that foam pad off, and I'm just going to lay him just like so. So also what I've got here is some beautiful poinsettias. This again was from the Still White collection, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to emboss it. Now this is great because even if you die cut Charisma and you haven't pushed all the bits out, once you emboss it, all the bits come out. So it saves doing all that poking out time as well. So I'm just going to emboss this from the reverse. Turn it over, and then I'm going to push to the centre of the flower, and then I'm just going to twist. There we go, so it sits better. I'm going to add all of these other little leaf ingredients to my recipe of my card. So here we go. A little bit on there, and then this is going to be my decoupage element. Super. So now I'm going to have to glue this, aren't I? Here we go. So a little bit of glue, and I'm just going to lay that on top. A little piece, a little bit, layer it on top. Now these bits, they could all be decoupage elements, but what I'm going to use them for is a filler. So, oh you monkeys. So now I'm just going to pop that on that base, like so. Should have left that to dry before moving that. But hey ho. That layer. Now I've got a little bit of wet glue. I'm just going to pop some down there. And all of these gorgeous little bits, I'm going to tuck them in, and then just find areas to fill out with them to exaggerate that foliage. I'm also going to take a little piece down here and add it to his hat. A piece here of berries. So again, just exaggerate that corner detail out. Just going to place a little piece just down here next to him. You can overlap them as well. So there it is. Just going to add that. Lovely. And then of course I've got my sentiment. So now my sentiment is going to go slightly over the side of my elf, but it just ties everything together, and using that silhouette of the sentiment. So this is the waist usually once you die cut it. I just think it really stands out. Now I'm leaving the layers. You can see I've got my base card, my matte, double matte there, and obviously I don't want it flush. I want it in between those layers so it stands out a bit more. Super easy. So now I'm going to go back in with my gold cream outliner, and I'm just going to add a bit of detail. Now this does all dry hard, 3D as well. Looking just too symmetrical. There we go. What do you think, friends? Hiya! You love this card. Thank you. So there we go, how you can exaggerate that corner detail, matte and layers, how you can glitter that beautiful little elf gnome. Then again, using the sentiment waist of a die to create your sentiment. So they're the two projects that I've done today. I hope you can join me Friday for our Facebook Live. Then of course, craft party. Friday, 6 till 9 on Friday evening. Please come along, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be my very first Zoom class. I'm super excited, and I've got some amazing projects that I will be highlighting in Friday's Facebook Live. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, friends, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday. Take care, see you soon, bye bye.